Well, we should start with like some dance moves or something with our kids.
One more
That's how
time.
we dance earlier.
Do this for me.
I look so pale.
One more time.
So, it'll be 4 years tomorrow on August 12th that we met. We thought it would be a cool idea to tell our story so that we can save this for our kids to watch later.
Okay, well, I guess we'll just start from when we first met. For me, I was going to UVU. I was gonna go in and get a Student Plus card. And I go in there, and then this pretty lady right here is like, "Oh, hello, welcome to UCCU. How may I help you?"
That did not
She didn't
happen.
really do that. And she's like, "Oh, well, you need to fill out this thing first." So I had to go back to the other place first and fill that out. And then I
Oh,
came
okay.
back, and then I was like, you know what? I came back, and then I saw her again because I thought, well, she's cute. I stood at the counter with her, and I was just like filling it out right there. And she seemed really like flirtatious and was like,
Oh my gosh.
she was so
That's what you
cute.
call good customer service.
Oh, I see. What do you call this now?
Great customer
Oh my
service.
gosh. She's talked about fishing.
No,
and
I
was like,
didn't.
oh, I love fishing.
never
Anything for you.
I would never say that fishing was like one of my hobbies.
Try to
Okay,
impress
so
me.
now let's hear it from my side.
Okay.
I'm at work. I remember this because it was Monday, and I hate Mondays. And so I came into work that day with my hair in a ponytail, glasses on, minimal makeup, and so like I wasn't feeling super hot. He comes in and he's asking like, should I get the Plus card? Do you bank with us already? And he said no. And then I was like, are you gonna actually use the account? And he said, probably not. No, then just get a student ID. And I wasn't in like a huge mood to flirt. Then he ends up coming back and he's like, hey, I decided to get the card. Like, what do I need to do? So he grabs the clipboard and then he comes back up to the teller line and stands there. And he's asking me like personal questions like how many siblings do I have, where I'm from,
What I did tell her though is I did start a business.
where boo, clothing line that
Don't look
he,
it up. The website went down, but it was awesome.
that
I have a
he
Facebook page, but-
used to do. He stood there and he chatted and then he went and sat down with our assistant manager to open the account. And then when he got done, he came over and it was on a little piece of paper
Receipt tape, and I wrote my number and my name.
and the website. Yeah, here's the websites for my shirt. Like, take a look and there's my number. You can text me. Okay, cool. And like, I'm not trying to sound cocky or anything, but like I got hit on a lot at work, and so at first it was just kind of like another number. So later that night I got home and I did look at his website, and then I texted him.
Text me.
Yeah, he was like, hey, I was wondering when you were going to text me. The funny thing is like I've texted a lot of guys in my day, but I remember like exactly where I was, exactly what I was doing when I texted you.
Exactly. I was on the toilet. I was on the toilet, and I was like, OMG! I texted her for a date. A get to know you first date is one of the way I said it. I said like, hey, like, let's do a get to know you first date.
And he was very, very persistent in making sure I knew it was like a get to know you first date.
It was a get to know you
But
first
I'm
date.
like, every first date is a get to know you
I'm
first date.
sorry. I remember like texting you, I was like really nervous and like, oh, don't want to mess this up. And, like,
I was hesitant to say yes because you openly told me that you had a
I
previous date cancel, and so that's why you were asking
I
me.
did say that openly.
So I remember talking to Mackenzie, my best friend, about if I should go or not. And we were like, whatever, it's a free meal. Like, we'll just see what happens.
I'm late to picking her up. By how much? Like 20
Like
minutes?
half an hour.
Oh my gosh.
It was
I
it
didn't
was a
realize
while.
how far she lived away, and I had no idea where she was. But I was late. I show up in my cool car. It was a Kia. We went to Chili's in Orem, had our first date there, and I remember the vibe was awesome. She looked gorgeous, and the sun was just shining on her.
Got
And I
the
just remember
chicken.
smiling at her the whole time. 'cause
And the
she's-
waitress was like, are you guys on a blind date? And we are like, it's not a blind date, but we are on a first date.
Yeah.
And she was like, oh my gosh.
And just sort of like, oh, she's super awesome. Let's spend more time together. And I was like, let's go to Squaw Peak, which is like a half-an-hour drive up the canyon.
It's really sketchy to go there with someone that you don't
yeah,
really
and so
know.
like we went there, and she didn't even like, I don't know what she was
I only
thinking.
met him once. But Squaw Peak was like make-out point.
It was make-out point.
And we did not make out at all.
Drove up to the top of the mountain, set up camping chairs, sat up there, and
For hours.
we talked to each other. And
We played Thumb War.
We played Thumb War, and we talked about how we were just gonna change the world. And I was just like, man, this girl is awesome.
So then he took me home.
Walked into her door. She was about to kiss me in the parking lot.
I was
I
not.
swear, I opened the door for her, and she's like,
That
and I was
is
like,
not
I can't kiss you. It's our first date. Can't.
That did not happen.
It did, I swear. I know this was a fact that she was just like, we're like this,
Maybe
and we didn't kiss.
we were not like that.
Yeah,
That's
we were.
Super awkward.
In the parking lot. You like got out of the car and I was like,
Our noses did not touch.
no, we didn't touch. We were like this though. And
Maybe I was just teasing you. Stop. Anyways, so then he asked me out on another date for Friday to go to his friend's house to
Yeah.
watch a movie. Pretty intense.
But we cuddled there and I was like, ooh, this is nice. And then when I took her home back to Provo,
Oh, that's when you held my hand.
oh, I held her hand in the car.
Yeah, we were driving the car and he was like, hey, you know what the awesome thing is
Yeah.
about driving a car
That's
an automatic?
You have an
Use your
extra hand
Yeah.
to hold someone else.
to hold, so you don't have to use the stick. And I was like, jeez balls. So anyways, he drops me off and I was like, you can come in to talk
She
to
just
you.
wanted to make out with me,
Oh my gosh.
sicko.
So he came in
Disappointed.
and then he was like, I should get going, but a simple kiss will do.
I was like a plunger, just like ready to just suck that bitch.
Yeah, he didn't know what he was doing.
I had no
Which
idea.
I thought it made it like even cuter.
Or freaking lame.
We were pretty much inseparable.
Yeah. Best friends forever.
And then I went out on a date with someone else,
Yeah.
and Ashton did not like that.
Not. I asked her
Like
out
2
and I
days
gave
later.
her fake flowers that last forever, and I was like, our relationship will last forever.
Anyways, and then it was just kind of history. We just wanted to share our story, with it being 4 years this weekend of the day we met and our first date. Because we want to be able to remember it. But yeah, that's our story. And we like sharing it because we love each other.
And we hope you share yours.
And it's our story.
And tag us in it so we can hear it.
Also mainly for our kids, because we thought it would be cool to start documenting more things like this for family history reasons, just for our kids to be able to watch in the
And be
future.
like, oh my gosh, Dad, you're such a loser, and you're still a loser today.
Alright guys, that's it.
Okay, well,
I
that's
love
our
you.
story. I love you.
One more time, got me feeling so free. We're gonna celebrate and dance so free.
And we're back. We'll have to have great customer service dealing with you.
It's like, so
How many
how
boys
many
have
boys
you
have you
kissed?
kissed? And I'm like, who the frick is this dude? Because we went on a date on Wednesday.
Stop listening. It was.
Ready? Are you serious?
No. Oh my gosh.
We're gonna celebrate. Time's got me feeling so free. We're gonna celebrate and dance so free.
But you called
Like, oh, I love fish.
Time's got me feeling so free. We're gonna celebrate.
I